Welcome back. In this tutorial, we're going to be talking about how to upgrade this GUI. So, in this GUI, I want to add more buttons. Okay, one of the obvious ways to do this is to add more colors. You could put several buttons over in here, and you could start adding in several buttons to create more colors. But I don't want to do that because I want to work smarter and not harder. So I'm going to create one button, and I'm going to customize this button. So I'm going to call this button BTN Custom, and I'm going to make it oval like the other ones. So I'll go shape oval, and its text will be maybe a capital C if we want to put that in there. You can change its height to be identical to the other ones. Keep it congruent, 60 and 60. And then what I would like to do is show you how to make a custom button in GIMP. Okay, so it's going to look something like this. So we're going to go File, New. And now that I know it's 60 by 60, okay, we will go ahead and I'll hit my control button and use my mouse scroller to scroll that up. And I'm going to grab an oval tool to draw top left corner to the bottom right hand corner. Get that in there perfectly. Match that up, you make a perfect circle, and now you can fill it with your gradient tool or your blend tool. So you double click on this blend tool, you click on your rainbow color, and I will choose spiral. Right here in shape is spiral. And you can drag from the center out, and you get this nice spiral shape. Now you do have this white background here. You want to get rid of that white background by going into Windows, Dockable Dialogues, Layers, and you get your layers tool to come up. You want to right click on your background, add an alpha channel, go over to your color selector, select by color. It's blue, red, and green. You want to select that and select your white. Hit delete, and you now have a custom button. So we're going to go File, Export, like we always do in GIMP. Never save. You always go to Export. And I'll say this as custom button 1. .png. The PNG will handle a transparency file. Make sure your save button is clicked off. Click export. Now I have that. Okay, so let's show you how to put that in there. So now you're going to click on your custom button back in your GUI. You're going to click on your image property, upload a file, choose a file, and you want to click and find that custom button 1, upload, hit OK. That button goes in there. Now the next thing I would like to do is I'm going to put in several. First of all, I'm going to drag that and leave that in there. I'm going to go ahead and you got to click on the horizontal arrangement and drag the horizontal arrangement out of there. Got to be careful when you drag this stuff. I missed. And there it goes. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put several layouts in there. These are horizontal layouts. I find these to be very beneficial when you're working with apps. So I'm going to put 1, 2, and 3 inside of there. And these will become like shelving systems. So this guy here, I'm going to call him HA Red. I'm going to make him width fill parent, make it stretch all the way across the screen. Background color is none. By the way, up here on this other background arrangement, I'm going to go to none. Okay, no background color. Okay, let's go down to this one, HA Red, black. I missed there, so let's go to none. And I can show you how to give you a really cool background. So we're going to call this one HA Green. And you're going to go to width, fill parent, and this one is going to be called HA Blue, horizontal arrangement blue, and its width will be fill parent. Make it stretch all the way across. You can go to background none. Over here you can go to background none. And now I'm going to start putting in some sliders. And what's going to happen is they're going to click on this custom button, and this custom button will enlarge that a little bit. Okay, let's make all these 24 fonts so they can be seen a little bit better. Okay, all these fonts 24. Okay, starting to look a little bit better there. 24. Okay, what's going to happen is you're going to click on these custom buttons here, and we're going to have sliders appear and disappear and allow them to choose from a slider number and an RGB value. So here we go. So I'm going to go into my user interface, and I want a label. I want a slider and a label. Okay, and over here, this label is going to be called LBL red, and its text is going to be red, and its text color is going to be red. Makes that match the word. There you go, looks good. This is my list picker. Don't want a list picker. I want a slider. Make sure you grab a slider. Sometimes your mouse can pick the wrong thing, and I slotted it into the wrong place. So here's your slider. Let's rename that slider SLD red. The slider is going to have a max of 255. That will correspond to the RGB values, a min of 0. Its width will be fill parent. And I'm going to make the left-hand side of it red. The right-hand side could stay gray. The next label, we're going to call this LBL red value. Hit OK. And inside this red value, I'm going to go ahead and give it a text of 0. And what this is going to do is this will, when they slide the slider, this will be displayed here in the right-hand side. It will show you the number value. All right, so I'm going to pause now. I want you to go ahead and set up the next two for green and blue, and I will start this tape here in a second. All right, welcome back. I'm back. So you can see my GUI is set up with the red, green, and blue. This is LBL red, LBL green, LBL blue. This is SLD red, SLD green, SLD, did not name it. Let's go ahead and rename that one, SLD blue. Okay, notice you can put your mouse over top, tell you what it is. This one over here is LBL red value. That's where I'm going to display the value of what number they're on. LBL green value, LBL blue value. Now we're going to move right on, and we're going to go ahead and add in a voice recognizer. So let's go down to media, and we're going to put in a speech recognizer. And also we'll need a camera in here because we are going to take a picture with a camera. And what else? We could use some sounds. We could all use some text to speech when they say something. Okay, so you can put a sound in. You can put a notifier sound in, and you could also put a, maybe you wanted to play a song like "Watch Me Whip," if I'm watching it, nay, nay. You could do whatever you want. You put whatever you want in there. So have fun with that. It is a lot of fun. So I'm going to call this first sound SND notifier. And then also I'll have, this will be my song, SND song, and I'll let you pick whatever song you want. I'll show you how to do that a little bit later. Okay. Now the other thing I want to do, I want to show you how to go ahead and set up a nice background screen. So let's go up to the top here. Let's click on screen. Notice over here you do have background colors. Okay. So you could pick any color that you want, and you could do some really cool things here. But let me show you in GIMP how to do something really cool. Just like we made this custom button. I want to go to File, New. And now that I know that my screen size is 300 by 400, okay, we went over this the first day in class, you now have this screen here. And I can go and make some really fun colors in this. I can go back to this, and I could do some cool things. And let's go to like, let's click on this here, and let's go to like square. And if you click from the center, okay, you get some cool square things there. Or if you don't like that, hit Control Z. You can drag across. Control Z, you can drag across. Okay, you can do whatever you want. Make some really cool things there. Control Z, didn't like that one. Conical's pretty cool too. You just drag to a point. That's pretty neat. Okay, so I like that one. Okay, so once again, I like that. And we did this one period. It was really neat. I kind of just figured out where my button would go, and that kind of shows you where the button would go. That's pretty cool. So I'm going to go File, Export As, and once again, I'm going to save it as PNG. This will be my background. And background2.png, and I export it, and then I go back to my GUI, and I'm going to go into my screen's image, background image, click on that, upload the file, choose the file, go back and choose your background 2, there it is, hit open, hit OK, and now I wait for a second. I got a pretty cool background there, so that's a pretty nice background there. So now we're starting to look good, and that's looking pretty nice. So now I'm just going to put in a couple more things. I'm going to put a button in down here, okay, and I can show you how to do some cool things with this button. Let's go ahead and make this an oval button. I'll make it oval, and I'll make its height 60 by 60. Okay, and its width 60 by 60, so 60 pixels there, and I'll get 0 text on it. And over here, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to get rid of this text. Okay, and I'm going to show you how to make some cool buttons in GIMP real quick. So let's go back to GIMP, and we're got a lot going on here. So let me go full screen here with GIMP, File, New. And I want this to be 60 by 60 because it's a button. Okay, and let's don't do that. Let's do something different. Let's go into Google, and I'll show you how to Google some icons. So let's Google a voice icon, not Vice. How about voice icon? There it is. And you go to your images, and since I have a round button, I'm looking for a round image. And I just go to View Image. That gives you the best possible quality. You save that image. That's your voice image. Okay, let's go back, and let's type in camera icon. Okay, camera icon, and you click on images, and you go find a cool one, and you could see that. You probably know that one. You've used that one before. And I'm looking for a round one. So I'm looking for a round, really cool button with a camera on it. Okay, and I used one the other day that I really liked. It was round, and I was looking for a camera. Not finding it right now, so I'll speed this up real quick, and I'll just pick any one of these. There you go. How about that? That's a nice round one. I'll keep them blue, and you want to save that image. That goes in there. Okay, then you go back to your file folder, and then let's go look for that round button. And what we'll do is you then can just go back to your GUI. So you go back to your MITApp Inventor. This is my camera button. So let's make sure this is my camera. Yes, that's my take picture button. So I go to my image, and I click upload, choose a file, and I'm going to go find my camera button. There it is. I click OK. Click OK. Wait for it. And that's a nice button there. So now we go down here. Let's rename this. This is my BTN voice. And you need a button to activate the voice and speech recognizer. That's why we do that. So you want to go to Image, Upload File, choose a file, and I'm just going to go have one that I've already made. Here it is, my Siri. Hit OK. Wait, and there it is. So now they both look pretty nice. That's professional looking. And now you go up to your label, and I need a label in here. So I'm going to drag a label next to my speech recognizer, and this is going to be LBL voice. Okay, I hit OK, and then I'll just type out here, this is my voice, so I can see it. And you may want to raise the font on that, keep it like 24 fonts so people can see. And you're ready to go. And that's how you upgrade your GUI. Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. I'll upload that to butlertech.org. And thanks for watching. I hope this helps. Please leave feedback and let me know if you need anything else. Thanks a lot. Bye.